Hey guys, it's CM here with part number 5 of our Let's Play on Strange Waters. So, today we are going after the mob spawner that we found in the last part of the series. We're going to go after it and we're going to see what it is. I'm pretty sure it was a spider spawner. Now, if it's a spider spawner, we're going to destroy it because, to me, those things are completely useless. You can't turn them into grinders without something going wrong, so I'm just going to flatten it. I want to get a skeleton spawner for our XP grinder because those things give us arrows for our bows and bones to grow our crops and tame wolves with, so we're going to use them instead of spiders or zombies. Now, I left a massive sand pillar at the location of it, and there it is, sure enough. So we're going to go down in there, we're going to go and try and quickly get in there, and there's none spawning, and we're clear. Completely and utterly clear. That was probably the easiest spawner I've ever had to do. So we're just going to check the loot, and we have found some diamond horse armor, which is absolutely brilliant if we happen to have a horse, but we don't at the moment. But we're still going to grab it and keep hold of it. We're also going to grab this mossy stone because I'm very good at designing structures using mossy stone. So we're just going to pick it up because we never know when we're going to find more of it. We're just going to grab it. Now, I have decided to do something for you guys that will make it a bit easier for you to find the interesting stuff that you want to watch. I am going to name every episode where I find some really cool stuff a loot round. And if you play Call of Duty Ghosts, you might be familiar with that concept. You play the in-game survival mode, can't even remember what it's called because it's been that long, but every 5 or so rounds there is a loot round where you get your score streaks so that you can kill your enemies with them without having to worry so much about getting shot at while collecting them like you do with the gun and perk upgrades. So we're just going to do that for whenever we find some cool stuff. So that is essentially what we're going to call it. We're going to call it a loot round. Now, I would have done the next few episodes last night, but I was tired. I had a big day. I fell asleep. Blah, 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 so on, so on. And my mate is on this morning, so we're going to see if he's keen to do it. And if he is, then we'll do a couple of episodes. Probably about an hour and a half of it or something. So that should be pretty sweet. So you just got to remember to go around the edges of the spawner and get all of it from out there. We're going to leave those 2 chests there because there are still stuff in them. Pretty much only music discs. But still, if somebody comes along and wants to score some free music discs, that's where they're going to go. Of course, this will be helpful for getting the achievements because there is now an achievement for actually playing a music disc in a jukebox. We'll just quickly check down here while we're here. So that'll help out with that achievement. We'll grab the sign because we don't have much as it is at the moment. We'll use that to get the achievement, and now all we need to do is get 1 diamond so we can build the jukebox and put the music disc in, thus giving us the achievement. I like how there's new achievements for PS4, so there's more things to do on PS4, more trophies to get. I want to make Season 1 about finding and killing the Ender Dragon, but first we're going to get quite nicely set up before we do that. Then we're going to keep going, and then one episode, there'll be an episode called the quest for the Ender Dragon or something like that, and that's where we will begin hunting the Ender Dragon down. We're going to find him, we're going to kill him, get the trophies for that. We're going to bring the Ender Dragon egg back to the house, and we're going to make a nice little room for that, and in that room we will probably keep all of our rare items / trophy loot / whatever. We'll probably make a vault in there containing all the gold and diamonds and emeralds and all the rest of it we find while we are getting ready to face the Ender Dragon. Basically, I'm quite happy to face the Ender Dragon with iron armor. I just need an enchanted bow and some stuff like that, some golden apples, need to get the ender pearls ready, need to find the portal, all that kind of stuff. So we'll just put a little bit more away, and we'll actually go looking for some more mob spawners, because I kind of wanted to kill a couple of things while I was over there, but I didn't manage to because there was nothing spawning, so I couldn't, which was a bit of a shame, but oh well. I was wearing the armor simply so that I wouldn't get damaged as badly, but we can put that away because we don't need to worry about that. If we find another spawner, we'll probably expose it to daylight or something. We'll go have a look in those deserts that we saw, because usually there's either villages or desert spawners or stuff over there. Maybe even a desert temple if we're lucky. We're just going to put all of the rare stuff in the chest in the bedroom, just so it's obvious that it's my chest kind of thing. Because people do tend to come in and take stuff, let's be honest. That's what they do, you know, that's what some lazy people do. They just come in, take other people's stuff. They'd be like, yep, we sorted, we're loaded out with other people's gear, but still. It's not really one of those things that bothers me too much, you know. As long as people say, hey, is it alright if I grab this? I'll say yes, I'll say no, I'll say I'm using it for this, I'll say go ahead, whatever, you know. I'll say something, and that's generally what I'd tend to go with. So we're going to take a bed with us, because if we're going to go exploring, we're obviously going to go across a night or two. And we've got a little bit of food with us. We'll generally grab more food as we go. Like if we see any animals, we'll just kill them, slaughter them. You know, keep going along, see what happens, see what we come across, and hopefully it'll turn out good. If not, then oh well. If it doesn't turn out well, then we're screwed. But that's not a problem. So we're just going to keep on going. Now, we're going to head over to this desert in this corner to start off with. Got to be careful because it could lead us off the map, but it should be fine. Should be fine and dandy, because you can see it's not very big because there is a mountain biome over there. So let's have a look around it. And we've got a well over there, which isn't handy at all because we're not building in the middle of a desert with no water in it, so we don't need a well. Could go fishing there maybe, something like that. Yeah, it's not a very big desert. I'm off the map. We're just gonna keep on going along it. There's more over here by the looks of it, so we'll just keep ticking. And let's just see, we've got another snow biome in front of us. Go around, we've got a bit of a swamp, we've got a bit of jungle at the back there, I can see that as well, so that's going to be pretty sick. Yeah. The hunger bar should be going down. Oh well. We'll just keep on having a look around for a bit. If we don't find anything interesting, we will probably head back to the den. Keep working on the den for a little bit longer. We'll just see how it goes. At the moment, though, it's just going to be that bit there. There's the end of the sand. Right, so now we're going to head in another direction. We're going to head around the ocean probably. Yep, let's head around the ocean. Might as well get that in. We're heading for night. So we'll be sleeping soon. Now, it has come to my attention by a friend of mine that I did say server to join, but that is incorrect. Server is PC. This is an open world but I would like to get it to the stage where it's pretty much a server where I've got it open 24/7, people can pop in and out, and I'll have it like that during a school holidays or something, just so if people are bored and they need something to do on PS4, they can jump into a major project on Minecraft if that's their thing. If not, then there's always a GTA lobby, you know, private lobby. We'll open one of them up. You can do all sorts of stuff on that. Because I don't play GTA much. The second part of the update just came out, and I haven't even looked at it. Haven't even gone over to look at it. The file update's installed, of course, because PS4 does that automatically. Hey! Here we go. Looks like you guys are going to get to see how I disarm one of these and loot it. But we have a source of mossy stone. That is good. Well, not a source, but probably about 10 stacks of it. So we won't really need 10 stacks of it, but still, we'll grab it if we need it. So we've got a few inventory spaces, so we'll just dig into the side here, just the easy way in. And let's have a look around. Put some light down. Now this is how you disarm one of these bad boys. You just hide around the corner, you hit the string, the arrow goes flying past, and you're good. It's those tripwire hooks that if you go past them, you set them off, of course. So then we're going to light up this area. Then we've got to do the same because there's another one beside that chest. In between that redstone I just cracked in the chest, there's another one. There we go, we got that one. Now the temple is disarmed. Now we can loot it. We got some more horse armor. We got some iron. We got a little bit of gold. So that's good. We got another resource out of that. Now instead of flicking the switches, you can just go behind the second switch and open up that chest, and that is beautiful. We have 3 emeralds, a diamond, and we have some bones, which means we'll be able to get some stuff sorted out, some animals sorted out, perhaps get a couple of pet wolves bit down the track, but at the moment we won't. So we're just going to stick everything we can't carry in this chest over here, and we'll come back to it. But in the meantime, we're going to grab the more valuable stuff like the redstone. We might as well grab a bit of mossy stone, seeing how we're here. I'll have to mark the location of it so that I can come back to it a bit later, grab the rest of the stuff. Those sticky pistons will not really come in handy for me, but they'll come in handy for somebody else. I've got slime balls, so if I need any sticky pistons or leashes, I can sort that out. Good thing about living near a swamp is you can get the slimes to spawn in easily, and you can, of course, get slime balls from them, which is beautiful. Alright. So we're gonna tidy this place up a little bit. We're gonna redecorate. Gonna take out all these little slots where the redstone and the tripwires and stuff were. We'll take all of that out and we'll use that to get the mossy stone. We'll grab all the string we can, just to be sure, because we destroyed that spider spawner. I'm not too fussed about that because we'll be able to have spiders spawn in at night later on. We'll make a mob grinder later on. We'll do all the big stuff a bit later on. But at the moment I wanna just find some decent stuff, and I wanna sort the house out with it. Make it all nice and sorted out, make it all spacious, get everything sorted out. If everybody wants to join in, I might have a couple of spare rooms. I said sorted out there about 10 times, but still, that's the goal. And the way to remember to do the goal is to repetitively say it, so it gets stuck in your head what you want to do. It's like if you play a game and you go into it and then you forget what you went into it for. So I don't tend to do that very often because I have a habit of repeating that kind of stuff over and over and over in my head until I get it done. Right, so we're just going to have to do a commentary switch over in a tick. So I'll just put some of the stuff away, sort it out, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so I'm back with you, and we're good to go, I think. So I'm just going to mark up here, and I just did something really stupid. We're just going to mark up here so we can see it, even though we'll probably be able to see it from pretty far away, but this will be the tallest point of it, so of course that'll stick out even more. Now I'm just going to look at the health regeneration rate, and I can confirm that we are on easy difficulty because it is very slowly regenerating. So I was wondering, because that spider spawned and nothing spawned in there when I went down there, so it was kind of weird. Maybe it was waiting a bit, but I just totally went quicker than it. We're going to grab the dispensers. As you can see, they just put about 10 arrows in each dispenser, just so that if you're silly enough to run over it twice, then they can get you. The only way you can really die from that dispenser is if you have low food and you have 1 or half a heart left and you're a noob. You just run into the building for shelter and you just completely run straight over the tripwire and bam, you're gone. That's the only way really you can indeed go out like that, unless of course you're down here fighting a mob, like a creeper blows up and then you get shot by an arrow or something like that's understandable, but really you should be ready for it in most cases. So it's pretty easy to come down here and just grab it. Like when I come down into jungle temples, oops, I just ran over the stairs. When I come down into jungle temples, I never encounter mobs down here. I think I've only encountered a skeleton, and that was a one-off, and it was nighttime, so that's completely asking for it. That was a long time ago, so I'm just going to fail miserably with the parkour there. So surely somebody else will as well, it won't just be me, so I'll put the steps back up. Now I'm just going to try and put that one there, and then we bounce the other one off of that one. Then we pick the first one back up, and we put the first one down again correctly this time. So now we just grab the second one and put it off the first one, and there we go. That's the stairs fixed. There might be a couple of holes in the side, but that'll do it for now. So that's how we're going to roll with it. Now I'm going to remember where the side entrance is. Yes, there's the side entrance. So we've got gold, iron, emeralds, and a diamond. So that's the jukebox sorted. We're just going to run off this way and probably head for home now, because we've got a full inventory. That'd be a smart thing to do. Now my hunger's finally gone down, so we'll just grab a bite there. And there's another, looks like there's another desert over here, but it could just be a small sand patch, which I reckon would be likely. So we're going to go over here and have a look. Go around there. See now, oh snap. I was about to say careful not to fall down there, and then I did fall down there. Right, so we got to break this sand block to get back out again. And it's going to take a while because I am still under the water. So I'm just going to go get more air. And there we go. Now I will head up because I have enough air to get to the surface. Hopefully I do have enough food to regen my health, though. If I don't, we're cutting it close, and we made it with 3 air bubbles left. That was it. Right. So here's this little sand patch over here. Is it a sand patch or is it a desert? It's a desert by the looks of it, because it's pretty big. We could be finding a spawner around here somewhere, so we just got to be careful. If we hear any zombies or anything, we will double check it. If it sounds like a cave, we'll go past it. If it's 3 zombies or whatever, we'll mark it. But at the moment we're pretty good. We're just going to keep on rocking along, exploring the sand biome / desert biome, whatever you want to call it. We're just going to keep exploring it, see if we can't find something else. And I fell down another hole. I'm really smart today. Right, I don't want to just clear back up the top of it, So we do that, and well, bugger it, that's going to fall down, that's going to fall down. Now I'm just going to have a little bit of a sand rage up. Okay, so we will jump up here and we will start digging upwards to the surface, hopefully. So yet again, this is a pre-recorded one, so I'm doing post-recording commentary on it. I think I have figured out a way to get it at the same time. I figure I could game and record the sound separately and possibly attach it to this system that I'm using now. Possibly, I'm not sure. I will try it out later today. Also, later today, there is another zombies video coming out because I did the infected map and I got a new score on that one. So I figured, well, now I've got to try either Carrier or Burgertown slash whatever it's called, I can't remember. Infected, that's the one. The first one's Outbreak, my apologies. If I said it was Infected, it's Outbreak. So the second one is Infected, and we will try and do Infected. No, yeah, Infected. Yes, Infected. See, now I'm confused. Okay, the first one's Outbreak, the second one's Infected, and the third one's Carrier. So, is it? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm confused now. I'm not too fussed about it either way. It could be the other way around. It could be Infected, then Outbreak. But either way, we're going to try Burgertown. We're going to try the second map, Burgertown. And that's already been done, of course. But it went really well yet again. So I'd highly recommend checking that one out if you did see the first one. If you didn't see the first one, then what happened was I wanted to play around on it and see if I could beat my personal best on that particular map. I ended up beating my personal best on all three of them. I got that one up to 28, so that is the record as of the moment until I upload the next video. Yes, I did just give you a spoiler. I get up to round 30, and I almost finished round 30, but something really stupid happens right at the end of round 30. I've got about 4 zombies left or something, and they hit me, and I'm one hit away from death, so I instinctively jump up, and I land in a pool of acid, so it kind of killed me. It was brilliant. I got every single person who needed to be rescued. I got all the survivors up to that point. I killed the boss every time in the round. I actually killed him via an orbital strike at one point, which was kind of funny, and I did not actually figure it out. Right, so we're home sweet home now. I didn't figure it out until afterwards, of course, but I got 2 trophies. I got one for rescuing a total of 25 survivors in my career, and I got another one for killing the infected zombies with the decontamination zone, I do believe it's called. So we're just putting up all of our loot now. Now there's the bones. Did I end up putting the arrows in? Yes, I did. There's the arrows. Good. So we're starting to get there. We're starting to get the loot up, and hopefully that will create some interesting stuff later on. I want to create a massive amount of fireworks using the gunpowder. I don't want to create TNT. I can't be bothered. I like mining, not blowing things up. Now, I need to keep working on this room. I need to get rid of the dirt on the walls. I need to figure out how to do this trifecta bed what I'm going to make it out of this time. I want to get a gold block for the bottom of it. I know that much. And then I might put the chiseled stone blocks at the rest of it, because the only way you can get those chiseled stone blocks is from the levers inside the jungle temple. Is the back in the blocks. It's literally the only way you can get them. So I went and grabbed the 3 of them from the jungle temple, simply to have what is essentially a rare item, which is good. I like having rare items. It's just like mossy stone, you can't spawn that in either, you can't make it. So you just grab it when you find it. Right, so I'm going to have something around this whole entire door. I'm still working on what at the moment. I could do a nice wood backing around the wooden door. Or I could make an iron door and surround it with iron blocks or something and have a button on it to open the door. Right. So, we got to keep working on that map. That super map. We got to get the rest of the item holders put on it. And then on top of that, we got to do an episode where we make a new map and go exploring. On top of that, so we'll do a couple more bits and pieces, and then we'll go for a good run around. And that's in the wrong place. That goes back one. So that's how I lay out the bed. I just need to put the pillar block in. That should be sweet. Now, the only problem is I can never tell where the sun is at because of that glass. I always say that I'm going to figure out the timing for that glass, but I haven't yet. So we're just going to grab some more spruce wood. It is spruce wood, I can confirm it. I feel so much better now that I know what that is. Next thing is to work out what zombies map is what, which I can do a bit later on, because of course I'll be having a video with them in it, so I'll be able to work that out. So that's going to be pretty sick. That's coming to the channel. I will not do any GTA on my channel unless requested, but I have paid for most of my Black Ops 3 pre-order now, so I will be doing that when it comes out. I will probably be doing that when beta comes out, to be honest, because that would be pretty sick. That way you guys can see what it's like and decide whether you want to buy it. Of course, there will only be limited things on it, I would imagine. Like, E3 had the alpha version of Black Ops 3, and they were very restricted on what they had. So hopefully we won't be as restricted. Maybe they'll let us have the full multiplayer, but I don't think they're going to let us have zombies, which will be a bit disappointing, to be honest, but I can't blame them. Zombies is their number one thing. They're going to want to keep that hidden as long as possible. But there is the question of whether the one of the characters in it is Hudson from Black Ops 1, with his bald head and his white shirt and his tie and his black pants. That's what the zombie on the poster looks like, so everyone's saying it's Hudson. I don't think it is, but it'll be interesting if they do make it Hudson. It'll be very, very interesting to me. Right, so we're getting to the end of the video. So if you like what you see, feel free to subscribe, like. If you want to join in this world, comment your PS4 username and I will add you and flip you a message when I'm on this world. Should be pretty sweet. I'll put my Facebook link and my Twitch link in the description. My Facebook link really will start to have all the times on it shortly when I start coming up with some kind of schedule. And then my Twitch will be on an exclusive Minecraft world, so it'll be on a different one, which you can also join in if you want. That one will be an above ground house or something. It'll be a different house, different locations, everything like that. It's going to be pretty sick. So this is CM, and I will see you next time or around.